welcome to Dead But Alive, Southern England. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to do that little bit of a checkup at the start and end of that video every time because this has no options whatsoever to change into windowed mode. Interesting. But nonetheless, let's get started, eh? Dead But Alive, Southern England. From what I can tell, well, it's a zombie game, first of all, that's easy enough. But it seems to feature a lot of romance, which is interesting. I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna go. We'll see. Let's start again. Day 6. The dead walk among us. All attempts by the government to contain the virus have failed. All who tried to stop these carnivorous monsters we call zombies are being devoured or transformed. There is no escape. We are on our own. It's now 3 days since I woke up in the hospital and turned my CV, only to find my daughter had been taken to some kind of refugee center that nobody else here seems to know about. Like I wrote earlier, in the meantime I've teamed up with some strangers for our mutual survival. In desperate need of supplies, we decided to check out rumours of a supply cache in a house in the suburbs of Bournemouth. The house looked empty from outside. We checked a couple of windows before we went in, all the same. We carried out a thorough sweep of the house, but we were lucky. No zombies were waiting for us. At least, that's what we thought at first. We better get a move on, people. I've got a bad feeling about this place. Day 6 after shit. I would love to live another day. Need to get out of here right now. I'm trying! There's so many drawers! It don't matter. Just grab everything and let's move. Those Zeds could break in at any time. Come on, Steve, man up. We're doing all we can. Why don't you help us? We'll be done faster then. Someone has to stand watch. We'll do this as quickly as we can. Alright. I'd be a lot happier if we just got out of here. 10 minutes later. I think I heard something. Why don't you just stop? Hey, the Zeds are on the ground floor! Whoa, slow down there. The Zeds, they're coming up the stairs! We better head back to the others. We gotta go, they're in the house! We can't run. We'll be honest in no time. We should hide. That sounds like a bad idea. You crazy? We should run for a while we have the chance. I'll go with Caroline. We should get out of here now. Lola says you hear something. How? Window. Duh. The other one. Oh, not the boarded up one. Right. Good. Look, on the street, more. Oh no. I've seen us. Uh-oh. Run! They must have heard the noise. We'll have to try to get past them. Here they are coming. How do you want to play this game? This is your adventure, it's up to you how you want to play. In simulation mode, you'll fully experience the thrill and horror of trying to survive in an apocalyptic world. This mode includes combat and the possibility of dying by making the wrong decisions or simply when being out of luck. Alternatively, you can play this game like a visual novel. There will still be a simulation part, but all combat encounters will be skipped and replaced by a short message informing you about the outcome. This way you can concentrate completely on the story. Like a simulation. This is not like a simulation. F1 to view the tutorial. How does the combat system work? Fighting a Dead But Alive is a slow but with a master. During each combat turn, both sides run their slot machine. It's a slot machine combat device, okay. The results are added to the hit chance rating, and the winner is whoever has the highest number. You can choose a character by clicking on the respective portrait. You can slow down the slot machine and influence the result by clicking on one of the levers. Alternatively, you can use auto-resolve combat mode. This is a completely alternative combat system where the outcome is calculated automatically. This system also provides access to several thousand words of mini stories, especially written with this game mode. What, the auto-resolve or the... No, actually no. Full alternative combat system with the icons. Okay. Several thousand mods have been stored from this game mode. The auto resolving. Okay. Switch to auto resolve mode. Click this icon on the combat screen. The slot machine come up. You can find it at the button of the slot machine. Well, if you want to skip combat completely, you can just do so by choosing the virtual mode. No, combat. Okay. Team members. Attack mode. Okay. Hit chance. Ammo. Armor rating. VOPs and commoners. Enemy hit chance. So I need more than a 3 and then I'll win. Okay. Select. There we go. Just that. Oh god, he's rolling as well. Okay. So, cool, we killed the enemy. Because we got more than him. Alright. I have a lot more. I'm a lot stronger. Oh, let's try auto. Okay. You won! VFI's killed, none. VFI's wounded, none. Common spotters, none. All good, all good. See ya. Didn't seem to have my text. Let's get back to camp. 1 hour later. On way back to camp. Hey, you okay? That's nothing. I got knocked about a bit, that's all. Let me see that. I said it's nothing! Hey, let go! Nothing, it is. Looks like a scratch to me. Well, it got you, didn't it? Why didn't you tell us? 'Cause she knows what would happen. We need to kill her now, before she turns. What are you talking about? She's being bitten by a zombie. She's gonna turn into one of them and kill us all. I say we waste her here right now. No, I won't allow you to do this. I won't allow anyone to be committed in cold blood. You're putting us all at risk. I know. It's the only way. No, it's not. Look, I don't think she's infected. It's been an hour since we left the house, and she's fine. What are you talking about? She's right! People bitten by Zeds turn pretty fast. They get a fever, then they die within a few hours at most. If she was infected, she'd be half dead already. You sure about this? Well, sure. Alright. But I'm watching you for the next couple of hours. Any sign of trouble and I'll put a bill in your head before you can blink. I hope he dies from the zombie. You return to camp. Also, he is hurting the hell out of my voice. Steve would like to talk to you. Fuck off, Steve. Another tutorial. Your camp is the starting point for whatever you wish to do in this game. Every action in this game costs AP. Each morning, your action points are refreshed. The amount depends on the number of members in your group. There is also an action point penalty that occurs if your party has a starving status. The icons at the top symbolize resources, which are explained after you close this page. At your camp, you can spend action points for managing supplies through processes like cooking or chopping wood. You will find that the best way to gather resources is to forage for them. To do this, you'll have to leave your camp. In addition to foraging, from the camp screen you can build up defenses against attacks, manage your group, talk to other members of your group, and much more. You can do all this by clicking on the areas of the screen marked by circles. Look like the icon on the left. Okay. So, without food, your group will starve, ammo increases your chance to survive an attack, fuel is needed to travel longer distances, and building material can be used to improve your camp. day since shit up, which I'm guessing is shit having tot? No, definitely not. Zombies, showed. Noise attract zombies, 5%. Okay, so next day, diary save options, check defenses, manage your party, supplies, leave camp, and talk. This is Diary of Captain Special Air Service for Emily. Day -2. 2 days until the zombies. It's not been easy adapting to civilian life again. I mean, I'd rather be much home with my daughter, working for an insurance company, being ordinary. There are times when I miss the danger and excitement of the military. Last week, the neighbour's dog started barking in the night, and I was suddenly wide awake, ready for enemy attack. I remembered where I was. We used to come to Bournemouth and pool every summer. It's hard to believe my fiancée has been dead for 7 years now. I think Emily still blames me for that. If I'd been there, perhaps I could have done something. To be honest, I blame myself as well. I've done my best, but it can't be easy for Emily to grow up. I hope a trip out here, like the three of us used to do when she was little, might be fun for her. Perhaps she's too old for caravan holidays now. Perhaps I've left this family bonding idea too late. She's a teenager now, with her own friends and her own interests. Maybe dragging her out here isn't going to drive us apart. My therapist would be pleased, anyway. We're running all this down rather than bottling it up. I think it might be working. Things haven't been exactly warm and friendly in this family recently. At least I haven't shouted at her. Maybe I can suggest a trip out somewhere tomorrow. Harsh. Shit game. Wow, okay. That. Dead but alive. Dead but alive. That's a interesting way of saving. A long time I haven't seen it. How are we going on time? 12 minutes. Okay, that's fine. Just check that on my phone. Just trying to remember that. Right, so Steve, eh? Let's chat. I think our little puppy's getting a fever. No, I'm not. What the fuck, Steve? What the fuck? Renee would like to talk to you. While we were away, more survivors have asked to join our group. What we found at the house is hard to know. We'll have to go out again. Sure. I'm glad you agreed. Don't worry about Steve. He's a hack. You can't please everyone, and certainly not him. Hey, you thinking about going out again? I've talked to some of the new arrivals. They told me it would be very dangerous to go back to Bournemouth. And trying to enter Southampton would be suicide. The bigger the cities, the more Zeds there are. Yeah, fair enough. I suggest we first try our luck in the countryside. Or a small village at best. Yes, but probably not again today. It's already getting late. Alright, let's start talking. That's good. Let's see, let's check our supplies. Need to use every chance to improve our supply situation. Cool. Now, is it, when it says 5% zombie sound, does that mean it's going to increase it by 5%? Fresh water. Okay. So, yeah, right. Yes, okay. So it looks more like we're going to use 5 strength. We're going to increase the zombie noise by 5 and use up 4 bullets. Or we can use up 4 tools instead. Or we can go get some water. Ooh. Can't do that yet. Can't do that. We can make more with our food supplies when we cook them. We can find plenty of wood in the local forest and use it for building. Should probably increase our tools. Alright, what else? Check defenses. Fence. Fence is the least we can do to protect us from any Zinkel zombies wandering around. It will take at least 4 days to build. And there's no way in hell that we have enough people. Fuel bombs, booby traps. Okay, so we need more people. Our group consists of VIPs with unique personalities and skills, and common survivors. So I've got Caroline, Renate, Steve and me. Who is this? Hey, that's me. Growing up on a farm, Caroline is used to working with her hands. We have most of the same opinions. Renate is a retired teacher and widow with most of the same opinions. Steve served in the British military but was dishonorably discharged. We don't get along. I bet that changes as you go. Fit for duty, 6. Wounded or ill, 0. Everyone seems to be busy and sick to their own problems. I seem to be getting along with everybody. Cool. Growing up at a farm, Caroline is used to working with her hands and has a basic understanding of machinery and weapons. The remoteness of her farm means she and her family were kept out of the worst troubles, digging in until the viral outbreak cleared up. It was on a trip into town for supplies that the military commandeered her vehicle and Caroline was left stranded. She was keen to get back and make sure everyone is okay. Renate is a retired teacher and widow. She moved to Bournemouth from France 20 years ago to marry her husband, Bernard, and has remained here ever since. She has no desire to remarry, happy in the company of her friends and neighbours, always willing to help those in need. Aww. Her charm hides a sharp wit, and she is not afraid to stand up for herself. Steve. Steve's a dick. He's a really dick, and he's a racist. Outside of the military, he's mostly been unemployed because he's a dick. He can be difficult to deal with and tends to speak his mind. While his attitude frequently gets him in trouble, his combat training and sense of self-preservation just as frequently get him out of it again. Huh, you again? Well, you're totally useless out there. Well, I can save most of this rubbish. Ever served some time with the British Armed Forces? Army, Royal Air Force, something like that. Sure, I had a military background. I could tell you something or other when you didn't piss yourself out there. Oh, right, I was a captain, actually. I was part of the British military myself. They taught me the proper way to handle a gun and knives and explosives. You name it, I can deal with it. Comes in handy at a time like this. They're a bunch of fascists, though. Oh, sensitive babies. Man can't say anything these days. You know? Some things you can't say. Oh, really? Who's gonna stop me? Maybe you didn't notice, but there isn't exactly anyone for you to go and run and tattle on me to. See if you got something to say to me, say it. Whatever. Stay sharp out there. I don't need more dead weight to carry around. You're a douche. Did I take any resources? No? Okay. So we can just have a general chat. Cool. Hey! What are you up to? You know, it sucks not knowing what's happening with my family. One second I'm rushing through town trying to find supplies for everyone back on the farm. Next some prick in a military uniform is swiping my keys and telling me blah blah for the public good, blah blah. Public good? Never did my family any good. Well, I'm surprised you didn't shoot him. Believe me, I thought about it. Showing up and stealing my truck, leaving me stranded in some infested town. I knew they could have been killing me by leaving me behind, and it didn't stop them. I mean, whatever, I'm sure my family's fine anyway. Live so far off the map, Zeds would have to pack 2 days worth of human bits for energy just to get to us. We hadn't seen more than a handful of Zeds the entire time we were there. I just want to make sure they've been getting by okay. Without me and my truck, I imagine supplies would have been getting pretty low by now. Shh, can't go alone, I'll come with. Caroline really liked that. Caroline is laughing. Ha ha ha. Oh, slow down there, mate. I appreciate the offer, don't get me wrong. We can't just go running off cross country right now. The farm isn't exactly within walking distance, so we can't head there straight away. Besides, we need to build up the camp first. Won't do them any good if we go and get them and we get back and everyone's dead. They'd have more tents to choose from. Holy hell, what is wrong with you? That's dark. Nah, just kidding. Funny, but my family has this thing about not living amongst mangled corpses. Well, we'd like that. After we get this place up and looking pretty, well then maybe we can head out and round up my family. Hell, if they're dead already, going out and looking for them now wouldn't help. I'm sure they're fine though. My father had what most cops would probably call a disturbing amount of ammo. No need to worry about them just yet. I'll let you know when I'm feeling like this is safe enough to go and get them. I'll even let you come with if you'd want. Let's options. Dollar pause until click. Yes. I'd rather click through, I think. Oh. Frightening stuff on the news at the moment. Disease outbreaks and riots in London. The government is urging people to stay away unless they absolutely have to. I suggested we stay a few days longer in Bournemouth. Oh, a few days longer in Bournemouth until it all settles down. Emily doesn't seem keen, but she went along with it. I think she's worried about my PTSD flaring up again. Perhaps she's right. All these news reports about people going crazy and biting each other. The experts are saying it's a virus, something like rabies. I'm glad we're well out of it. The internet is talking about zombies, which is ridiculous. That's pulp culture for you. The experts don't want to sound silly though, so they're just calling the victims Zeds. I'll go through all the entries. Annette. So this is exactly how I thought I'd be spending my retirement. All this running around, fighting for our lives. I'm pretty sure this is exactly the sort of thing my doctor suggested I stay away from. You continued on without me, didn't you? Oh, what do you do? Retired? You don't look old enough to be retired. Oh dear, I worry about your vision. Pointless flutter is always nice, but at least try and make it believable. I was a teacher back in the day. I taught in France for a while before coming down here, and then kept right on teaching as long as they would let me. What did you teach? With mathematics. Back in France I taught what was referred to as college level, but there isn't the same sort of equivalent here. Sort of early secondary education, I think is the closest way I can think of describing it. Then I ended up teaching the same sort of students here. I did love teaching though. The students were the best part. I perhaps stayed on a bit longer than I should have, but being around them always helped, especially after... Oh, look at me. You should be worried around me, love, for I'm liable to talk your ear off before you have a chance. I have things to do, and I'm sure you do too. Alright, that's everyone to talk to, except for me, but I can't talk to me. Right. Let's manage the party. No, manage the party. Let's check on our supplies. Don't reckon we're running out of bullets, but you can cook a bit more food. Let's chop some wood. Use a bit of fuel to get a bit more tools. Use 2 fuel, chop some wood and get 6 materials. There we go. We're out of strength, so let's move on to the next day. Before we can think about looking for my daughter, we first need to strengthen our position. We need at least a fence around the camp and enough supplies for a couple of days. This is our priority now. Okay, defenses. Manage party. Cool. You camp. There's supplies. Supplies. Oh, well, straight after 20. Jesus, okay. Those. Okay. Now we're trying to leave camp. Let's have a look at the tutorial. Traveling to different locations is quite easy. All you have to do is click on one of the icons. The color of the icon symbolizes the danger ranging from green to red. The action points required will depend on the distance of location from your camp. This icon symbolizes your camp. These symbolize locations where you can get supplies. When visiting this location, you'll be able to pay a different survivor group a visit. You'll find a new survivor to join your group, and this is a special location which is important to the storyline. So say we were going to go all the way over to the rural area. My fiance grew up in the Downs here in a small cottage in a village called Cheriton. The landscape is idyllic. Wide arable fields crisscrossed with roads that are lined with trees. We have been in touch with a different survivor by radio who expressed interest in joining our group. We should check it out. We can walk or we can drive. Let's walk. We have found another survivor who'd like to join the group. Happy to. Survivors +1. I'm going to pass him by the hospital. No. Let's see if there's someone we can get. We can drive out, get some ammunition. Remember a wonderful holiday in Lyme Regis as a child with my father and Aunt Susan from Taunton. We drove for hours to get here and spent a week in a small tent. The coast was glorious and rugged, and the trip full of happy memories. It's always popular with tourists, but these locations are typically remote. I expect many Zeds are lounging on the beaches and meandering along the cliff tops. There are probably ammunition supplies here, and we consider the area low risk. Let's drive. We saw some houses hidden from the main road on a previous trip into the countryside. Today seemed a good day to check them out. The house we went into looked quiet and peaceful from the outside. You can bet we checked a couple of the windows before we went in. The owner of this house has been gone a long time, probably hastily evacuated by the military. The bedroom concealed a hidden cache of food, some tins of beans, and even a bottle of champagne. Score. Oh, and it's not just gone now? That's nice. Renard would like to talk to you. Noise plus 10%. Food plus 1 point. Ammo plus 2 points. Hey there! If this is just the man we were looking for. What's up? Oh, we're just having a bit of a celebration is all. Can I join us? Hey. Oh, yes, please do. What are you celebrating? I killed my first zombie today! Hey! I wouldn't believe it if I didn't see it with my own eyes. Oh, come on, Steve. Hey, I meant that as a compliment. The good doer's done really good this time. Oh dear, the world must really be ending. I never thought I'd get a compliment from you, Steve. You two lovebirds need some space. I can leave the two of you alone if you want. Nah, I prefer some time alone with you, Carol. Don't call me Carol. Alright, calm down. Carol. Oh, what a dick. Oh, we can't do anything more for today. Everyone's pretty happy in the talking business. We have 7 people fit for duty now. Yay! And no one has turned into zombies. This virus is apparently a bigger problem than anyone thought. The roads out of Bournemouth have been closed, and there are reports in the local news of cases nearby. Looks like it's not just London anymore. We should be safe enough in our caravan, but food is running low and most of the stores are closed. No supplies are coming in, and no one wants to risk getting infected. I heard that there's a Red Cross station in the town centre giving out food and water. I'm gonna head out over there. I've told Emily to stay put. Mrs. Cooper in the next caravan said she was robbed on the way back from town last night, and I want to risk something like that happening to my daughter. I was expecting her to argue. Perhaps all this has her more scared than I thought. Bright new day. Let's have a look around. Some people's over here. There are a lot of little villages here in the flat area of semi-rural landscape between the towns of Salisbury and Winchester. I remember trekking along here as a young man with some of my army mates. I returned years later with my fiancée and Emily when she was a tiny girl. There's something mystical about the region that I can't quite put my finger on. I've been in touch with the different survivor by radio. Let's walk over there. We don't have to fuel. Got another survivor. Excellent. I'm trying to get some fuel, but it's a bit dangerous. Gonna get some fuel this way. No. Let's try cooking. What's that do for us? You lose 5 AP, you lose 2 food, and you cook up some food and get 4 food. Okay, so it doubles. Doubles a little bit. That's nice. And you can't do something twice, apparently. Okay. Good to know. Jesus, 4 times 30 tools. They're going to need a lot of tools. We're going to need a lot more fuel as well. Alright. Let's get back home. Everyone all good? Oh, no. Camp's looking a bit better, isn't it? Almost to the point where I think I might be able to survive its fair share of Zeds. I'd prefer... all thanks to your help. Oh, see, there you go, sucking up to me again. Keep it up and a girl might get suspicious while you're being so nice for no reason. It has come a long way though. Maybe we're just about to the point where I can go get my family. I'm sure they're missing me by now. I just can't keep them out there waiting for me. Wouldn't be polite. Just have to work harder to make sure we get to this place even stronger and fast. Oi, hold on there, champ. Don't you go and get your skivvies in a bunch worrying about them now. Leave that to me. Thanks for the concern, but let's keep focused on the task at hand now. Eh? Oh wait, it shouldn't be much longer now anyway. I'm coming home, everyone. I'll just hope you're all in the same condition I left you in. Right out there. I cannot say I thought I'd be dealing with this kind of excitement again after I settled down in Bournemouth. My life has been quiet for quite some time now. I preferred it that way. The lack of Zed was especially appealing, thinking back. Society's gone to hell isn't all bad now that I think about it. I can finally say what I want to, who I want, without some moron politically correct baby whine about how I might hurt someone's feelings. You can call Zed whatever the hell you want. Nobody will even blink an eye. You go, Steve. Alright. We need tools. Go! You do not have material. Material is here. Material is here. Material is here. 6, 12, 18. Okay, we can do all that just walking. And we even leave 5 left. Let's walk. Worried about supplies running out, we went to explore a tiny village far from the city. We picked a nearby house and decided to try our luck. The door was locked, so we smashed one of the windows and went inside. We couldn't find anything of use in the house, but the locked door to the garage was more promising. You're about to pick a lock in the game. Oh shit. Here's how to do it. Lockpicking is a fun puzzle action minigame that you can learn to play in no time. The lockpicking interface shows a knife for turning the lock and a lockpick for finding the right locking mechanism. You move the lock with the keys A and D, which is the correct position, and then press the right mouse button to turn the knife. Picking the lock successfully requires a certain degree of trial and error. Breaking a lockpick costs 1 material resource point. Picking a lock is always a timed exercise. When the time is up, or you don't have any remaining lockpicks, you'll be notified that you failed to pick the open lock. Don't worry if you are not able to open your first lock, you'll get better with practice. Great. If you want to skip the lockpicking minigame, you can do so by pressing the keys Alt F4. Huh. In this case, you'll automatically fail to open the lock and won't get any rewards. Sweet. Alternatively, you can choose a mutual novel mode in the options menu, which not only allows you to stick in combat, but any lockpicking control. Ha! Ha! With the lock open, we can finally take what we wanted. Also, we discovered some ammo! Then we hit a bunch of tools. Excellent. I was here, a year after my fiance's death, during our summer holiday, that Emily and I sprinkled my fiance's ashes into the sea. We visited the pool so often, and there was a dearest wish to have the remains scattered there. There are many scattered remains in the town now. The remains of humanity, the remains of civilization, the remains of life, now hideously transformed into a lumbering, ugly death. There might be a lot of building supplies here, although the area has quite a lot of Zeds, so any mission here would be risky. Let's walk. Today we investigated rumours of supplies to be found in a more populated area. The ransacking going on throughout the village has not left this supermarket unharmed. The place has clearly been abandoned for some time. Although the main store had been stripped by looters, there are still some supplies hidden in the back of the storeroom. Nice. Also, the zombies had no interest in the guns of the soldiers they killed, but were happy to take them for ourselves. Plus 2 ammo. Then an abandoned delivery van at the back of the store still held some gas, which we siphoned off. Fuel. In one corner we found a heap of bags of cement, trying as good as new too. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's a pretty decent haul. No problem. Alright, let's walk. Streets of Bournemouth were airily deserted as we headed into town in search of supplies. There was no sign of trouble when we entered one of the ransacked apartment houses to take a look. I swear we smelled the zombies before we heard them. Well, we weren't really surprised, I suppose. There's always a risk. There we go. 7 straight zombie. Let's go, we have... Oh, we don't have me as a choice. Let's get you shooting. So, 6 is highest we can go, but it's also near the thingy. Uh-oh. Fuck! What does that mean? Does that mean dead? Does that mean straight out dead? Stay on me. Okay. What's with the cat? Shall I give you a cat? You want a cat? Come on, have a cat. Cat, multiply. Okay, multiplies the whole thing. 1 times skull is death, 3 times skull is win. What? Fuck her off. Team. Yes. Okay, another zombie to go. Pull it. There we go. Oh, Steve has been wounded. Shit. Alright, let's try again. I'm sure I just got failure. No. Okay. 3 skulls then. 3 skulls. Okay. No! God damn it! Shit. Caroline has been wounded! Me! I step up to the plate. Come on, you can't beat that. Jesus, you can't beat that. You didn't beat that! People can change so much. Some of the group had never raised a fist in anger before. You wouldn't believe it watching them today. It's not as if I didn't learn to handle my feelings in the military, but sometimes even I'm shitting my pants. I look in the eyes of the others, I only see determination. It's what happened next that was more important for us. A quick research of the place revealed a few bullets and 7 materials. Hell yes. Okay. You've been wounded. What does that mean exactly? We'll see. Oh, in the meantime, I'm gonna have to finish off things here because I just got a phone call saying that food is ready. I'm hungry. Just before we go, let's chop up some wood and get a few more supplies. And that should be more than enough to start building our fence. Tomorrow. So game. Dead but alive. Save. Thank you very much for watching. This has been Paugus Plays, Dead but Alive, Southern England. Until next time, thank you very much for watching, and good luck with all your efforts.